Welcome back to our 100% playthrough of Elder Scrolls V Skyrim on PlayStation 5.
I really miss traveling like this. Walking the breadth of Skyrim has always filled my heart with excitement.
We really need to do something about that Stormcloak helmet, considering we're fighting the Stormcloaks. But for now, let's look at where we left off in the last episode. We are now tasked with taking down Winterhold, the final region before we get to the final stage of the Civil War quest. In this case, we are rescuing some prisoners in Fort Kastav, and per usual at this point, the fort is literally in the middle of nowhere. So based on what we see, it looks like Bronzewater Cave's gonna be the closest we can get to it. Thankfully, we're done dealing with the werewolves, so we can finally get back to some good old-fashioned magic. And since we've been out of this game for a little bit here, let's go ahead, stone flesh, and get our Atronach Ray. And Lucy, I'm almost afraid to take you. Especially with all this water. Let's just go the old-fashioned way for now. Do I see some cultists up ahead? I think I do. Maybe not. Because normally they walk right after you. Khajiit? What in the world? Oh, Thalmor. Well, Mule, if you were with me, I would go ahead and initiate that, but we definitely don't want to get involved there. Thalmor notoriously hard-hitting no matter what level you are, so we definitely don't want to go there unprepared. Go ahead and summon our buddy. So I see someone creeping up on us. And apparently running away all of a sudden. So let's see, we got defense up. Let's go ahead with our magic. At this point, I don't know who's who. Oh, crap. Okay, there are the enemies. Bomb them. This is the one I was worried about before when we were looking at the caravans. And that's because these Seducers are insanely powerful with their hits. So let's go ahead, help. What do we need to do here? Healing, absolutely. We might have to make use of that slow time shout for this one. Sorry, Mule, I kinda can't see who's who here. Alright, let's go ahead and just take everything for now. Hadvar, how'd you get roped into all this? Finally, it seems like they have this under control. We are insanely overweight right now. So let's go ahead, drop all the random stuff that we don't need. Clay, oddly enough, is very heavy. We really need to get this dragon stuff sold. You know what? As many dragons as we're starting to experience now, I'm not even worried about them. Just get rid of all that. That way we're good and can move again.
been so long since I killed a Stormcloak, my sword arm's getting flabby.
Well, we don't want
Keep an eye out
flabby
for
sword
Stormcloak
arms.
spies.
So clearly Hadvar's involved in all this, and we did get a unique journal, so let's go ahead and check that out. Seducer's Bandit Leader's Journal. Dark work. Out of the way, please. Thank you. Dark work this, but... Okay, notifications. Thank you. Dark work this, but does it ever pay well? Once every few days, a merchant comes galloping through, defenseless as a babe. We seducers always do our good deed and lighten their load before we let them pass. It's the least we can do, so basically they're bandits. Moving north was the best thing we ever did. Leave Risad to the milk drinkers of Whiterun, or as they call themselves, the Saints. They're probably still hounding him on the road to Markarth. Svig is behind on his visit. I wonder if his path from the west was more treacherous than usual. We need a change in our fortunes. If we don't get paid soon, I fear the others might not stay much longer. Hopefully this new lead pans out. So, sounds like they are disorganized as crap. They're trying to spread all throughout Skyrim, but it doesn't seem to be working very well for them. And I'm pretty sure we just chopped the head off the snake right here.
People say Skyrim is one of the most dangerous places.
Yo, did you finally reappear?
I think they're wrong.
Well, that's
It's
perfect,
making me
because
and I'm proud to call it.
I can have you grab the stuff.
I'm itching for a fight.
Again, as long as you have your partner pick it up,
No problem. I can carry
it doesn't
a good
count
bit of gear.
against their inventory weight. So, let's see. Where is it up top? Need you to do something?
Anything, as long as I get to fight. Did you need something?
And
No
just
problem.
have her
I'll
grab
handle it.
everything.
No problem. I'll handle it. No problem. I'll handle it.
That way we got the dragon scales back.
No problem. I'll handle it. No problem. I'll handle it.
As well as the
No
bones.
problem. I'll handle it. No problem. I'll handle it. No problem. I'll handle it.
We just have to make sure
Anything else before you go?
that
So what's the
we
plan?
do tell
I'm
her to
ready.
follow you.
Let's go.
Because usually when you have her pick things up, she
I'm itching for a
unfollows.
fight.
And since this is whited out, I would say we're in for a pretty good paycheck, because the store made a money.
We made a bit of gold. Here, love. This is your share.
Alright, 1,000. That'll help us
All
with that
set.
bounty
Let's
we
go.
picked up. Alright, go ahead, get our arrow, and let's continue. Quick save so we don't have to repeat that. And let's go. Okay, Hadvar, what situation am I getting you out of now?
Another of Ulfric's boys.
Hey there. Can you believe this place? So cold my breath turns to icicles. What are we even doing up here? Guess Tullius wants to make sure everything is locked down before launching a serious campaign for East March. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. We're outnumbered again, more so than when we took that wagon. But if we work together, we can pull this off.
What's the plan?
There's a grate outside the wall. Looks like it used to be buried in snow. I don't think they know it's there. From the look of it, I bet it leads straight into the prison. I need you to sneak in there and free our men, killing anyone inside as you go. Once you've rescued the prisoners, head out to the courtyard. We'll stand guard out here and rush in as soon as we hear fighting.
You got it.
Talos preserve you.
So we're looking for a grate to sneak in. And until now, we have completely ignored sneak on this playthrough. Normally I'm a stealth archer build, and we intentionally are making this a mage playthrough. So sneak is out of the question, and it's going to come back to bite us on this one, because we need to be sneaky getting through the prison. Or else we're just going to be in a ton of close range fights and hope we don't get any of the prisoners killed. So let's go ahead and find this grate and work our way in. I actually have no idea where it is, but usually they're up front somewhere. There is a map marker, but I am not 100% sold if the map markers actually take us to the Great. So ultimately, we need to take over the fort, free the prisoners inside, and this is definitely going to change our tactics. Because we go in guns blazing, we're just going to blow ourselves up, kill everyone aboard. Not to be a good time. So let's go ahead and go hand to hand for this one. And heaven help us, we have not done an ounce of sneak training in this playthrough. So this is gonna be rough. Let's go, Mule. Defense up, and let's fire our way in. Or, that works. This is why you're the best. And you know, if it's just the two of us, what the heck? Let's just do it the easy way. Our own people will hate us, but the good thing is our own people's hiding. So now we're done with the werewolf, we have all the perks, which helps. Go ahead, get that health up, and anything that attacks us gets it. And 1, and 2. At this point, we don't need to increase our perks anymore. We've got them all unlocked, so we don't need to worry about feeding on everything if it's not get us killed. Alright. Now I've got to figure out where that perk is, somewhere in the skill tree that lets your allies not take damage when you hit them with magic. Because it is obscene how many times Mule has killed us attempting to fire anything. Alright, horsey, we're cool. Let's go. Alright, I remember absolutely nothing about this dungeon, but again, this playthrough is going to be primarily Mage build, and we're going to go through the entire game, all quests, side quests, as well as DLC. And are we blind? Or is this just a dead end? I think it's just a dead end. Moving on. Alright. I see you there. You see me. And together, this fort, not a problem. But the main thing is getting the prisoners out, because we have not found that grate yet. Still wandering around. And this is going to be a problem. Hadvar ran in here. He's going to hate our guts because we're a werewolf. So we really need to hurry this up. And I believe he's already attacking us. You, go away. Thank you. Alright. Where in the world is this grate? It's telling us down here. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Now, if we can... There we go. Wait 1 day, we'll automatically kill the werewolf, even with the bloodlust extensions. And let's hope we don't end up in a death loop. If we do, that's why we quick saved. Hopefully it's not a repeat of Fort Dunstead. If you saw that episode, even though we were a mile away from the battlefield, the second we got out of this, we got sniped by our own guys. Step to the side just in case. There we are. Alright, perfect. Quick save. That way we don't have to repeat all that mess. Alright, we're coming for you, base.
guard has the key.
Hurry!
But do we need the guard's key? I mean, it's only novice locks. But I would say we're going to have to deal with that guard pretty darn soon. But my guess is our prisoner buddies are going to help us out here.
Really miss traveling like this.
Luckily, all these are just novice locks, so they do give you a narrow way if you don't pickpocket from the guard. And in this case, we haven't even seen the guard. So he's definitely not doing his job very well. Let's go. The good thing is, we made a pretty quick work of this fort thanks to a werewolf. This would have been a much bigger slog if we had to try and dodge hitting Mule, dodge hitting Hadvar with all these area attacks.
Great work. Get back and report our success. I'll stay here and clean up the mess. Glad you were here. Couldn't have done it without you.
You got... So, back to General Tullius, who absolutely has been one of the best leaders throughout this entire experience. I've played the game both ways with the Civil War quest, and absolutely, the Imperials are going to give the best chance for Skyrim going forward. So, General Tullius, our unconscious observer, the man from outside of Skyrim who just does not give two craps about this place. He just wants his war dealt with. Let's go.
Now that we have Winterhold, I can garrison some troops there until I'm ready to march on Windhelm. I have come to rely heavily upon you. It is only fitting that you join the upper echelon. I am hereby elevating you to the rank of Legate. On behalf of the Empire and myself, please accept this gift along with your new rank. Congratulations.
So now we are Legate Dovahkiin Dragonborn person. Perfect. What's next?
You've little time to glory in your accomplishments.
Of course.
We're gathering our final assault on Windhelm. Report to our camp in Eastmarch.
And finally, we can put an end to this civil war. Let's go. And in this case, we are overweight, so... Again, let's use our little trick. Go ahead and drop everything. And have Mule pick it up. That way it won't go in either of our inventories.
I'm itchy. Anything. As long as I get to fight.
You got it.
need
Just grab
something.
all that stuff.
No problem. I'll handle it. No problem. I'll handle it.
And this way it doesn't clog
No
her
problem.
inventory
I'll
up,
handle it.
and we still can use it whenever
No
we
problem.
need.
I'll handle it. No problem. I'll handle it. Anything
Alright.
else before you go?
And now make sure she's following. In this case, she is. Let's
All
go.
set. Let's go.
Watch
So-
the skies, traveler.
So who's ready to finally be done with this civil war? I am, so we can finally get to all the fun parts of Skyrim. So let's make this as quick as possible. We may have to just speed run this one. So Crag's Lane Cave looks like closest we're gonna get to our destination. And Lucy, we're gonna need you for this one as you're running away. What in the world? Let's go. Alright, where'd our map marker go? This way. Horseback and werewolves. Definitely the two easiest ways to get around Skyrim. Because it is ridiculous how well the horses can climb these mountains. Come on, Wolf. You need to work on your cardio. Again, the horse literally just climbs over everything like it's nothing. Here we go. Final assault. You ready, Rika? You in battle, ignoring us?
Something to report?
There we go. Reporting for duty.
Your objective is the enemy-held fort. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task?
Fort's as good as
I
ours.
knew I could count on you, soldier.
Okay, so we are not attacking Windhelm. We have two different quests going on. Okay. So I guess Civil War quest ends after this one. It's been... Oh, crap. Crap. Lucy, why'd you have to be by the air horse?
You should have seen me at the height of my adventure.
Actually, Lucy, where did you go?
So many risks. But that's what it was all about.
What the rebels like to forget is the Empire's particular.
I would like to forget that we got on the wrong horse. Thanks a lot, Lucy. Gee whiz. Alright. On to Fort Amol. We'll deal with the bounty when we get back. All of the amazing, realistic climbing mechanics that Bethesda uses with Skyrim and Fallout. And let's work our way down. In this case, I'm pretty much avoiding everything, because we know at this point, Skyrim absolutely will throw something random in your way to prevent you from getting to your destination. Spend too much time in the world map and you will end up with a legendary dragon in your face. Guaranteed. So it's almost like the game's version of punishing you for spending too much time in the world map. Alright, Bear, you go that way, we'll go this way. Don't have time for you right now. And plus, you should have a dragon over here somewhere, since he likes to frequent the hot springs. I hear him. And you can see all the nonsense that Bethesda's trying to throw in our path to stop us from getting to this quest. So definitely, anytime you're spending a lot of time in the world maps, make sure to quick save frequently. Because you die in the world map, you could lose minutes, hours of progress. As soon as we can get Lucy upgraded to a different horse, we absolutely are. This is just a basic horse we bought, and she really has no stamina at all. She can run for maybe like 2 seconds. But she's been good on getting us through a Civil War quest. Almost there. And I feel like we actually saw this when we were going to a different destination already. And we don't want fast travel there because we're going to be right in the heart of the battle. This way we can come up on it and get saved in case everything goes sideways. Horse and werewolf, only way to travel. Take in the beautiful scenery of, what is this area considered? I'm pretty sure this is the, oh, we're already here. Alright, so let's make sure Lucy is well outside of camp since the battle started. Because knowing her, she'll just charge into battle with the rest of us. And let's go ahead and quick save so we don't have to repeat all that. Alright, attempt number 3. This has got to be the one because we almost had it there. Again, Flame Matriarch. Lead the way. We will try to hold the fort down over here. Well, that didn't last any time at all. But luckily, I can just keep casting them. Hope you like your friend. This time we're not making the mistake of ignoring our health, and get that health up even. We'll deal with the perk later. Rely on our own teammates here until this area gets cleared out. And let's keep our flame guy up at all times. As soon as he goes down, just summon him back. Let's go ahead. We've been trying to avoid the archery, but sometimes you just can't, you know? Especially when we're needing to peg them off before they can get to us. And you can tell we've not been working on it because we don't have the ability to zoom in yet. I'm telling you, they are loving teleporting enemies right in front of me. Heal, Atronach, let's go. Let's move you over here. Back to our weapon. Continue the fight. Just look for the ones with the goofy hats. Like that. Move the flame Atronach further up. Alright, 50% there. 40. 30. Yeah, this one's as good as done. The flame Atronach's just sniping him at this point. %. 10. Let's move you even closer to get that final kill. Healing on our side. Weapons down. Alright, regain East March complete. Now, basically, Ulfric has nowhere to hide left. All the forts have been taken around him. Inevitably, the next one will be the last mission this time. And I'm not sure why we still have the ominous music. No one should still be fighting. Thank you. Alright, so at this point, I'm pretty sure we go back to General. Let's make sure. Regain East March. We've not really been told. There, a marker just popped up. Now, find out where the marker needs to go. Just hit box to show on map. And it looks like right back to Imperial Camp. Alright, Rika, the deed is done.
We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it!
You better believe it.
What are your thoughts on all this? I signed on because I couldn't watch this.
Well, a good thing is the attack on Windhelm is pretty short, so this shouldn't take us much time at all. That was actually the hardest battle, I think, because you get literally everyone swarming the city together. We just need to find Windhelm in this sea of random locations and forts. I mean, it's supposed to be just east of Whiterun. Why can't we see it here? Are we really that blind, or did they remove the marker for it? Because it's part of the main quest. I actually think they removed the marker. What the heck? It should be right over in here. Alright, I guess we have to go the long way. Why does it still say go to you?
We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it!
Okay, so the game just hasn't caught up with itself yet.
To kill the storm sword to the platform.
Stay alert. Never know when those Stormcloak
Let's go.
returned.
Make sure that's our only active quest. There it is, Battle for Windhelm. Now we can show it on the map. Now we can fast travel. Perfect. So it's just stuck on the old quest. And here we are, finally. The final battle of the Civil War. So we can finally have a more casual Skyrim experience going forward. Let's do it. The main key point here is wait for your allies, because there's almost an endless stream of enemies that come after you. But you've also got an endless stream of support.
All right.
Hey, General.
Time to deliver the final blow to the Stormcloak rebellion. You have all fought bravely and sacrificed much to bring us to this point. Ulfric thinks he can hide behind the walls of his castle. But we will fight our way in and drag him out through the rubble to face justice. Because this is the end for them. The Stormcloaks will fight like cornered rats. They will be fierce and crafty. But they are no match for legionnaires. You are the best and the brightest warriors in Tamriel. Professional soldiers. Fearless and devastating. The Emperor will be paying close attention to what happens here today. Men who distinguish themselves will be well rewarded. Ready now! Everyone with me! For the Empire! For the Legion!
Here we go. So it begins. Whatever you do, for the love of God, do not use the werewolf in here. It's already chaotic enough, as we want to make our way as quick as possible to Ulfric, but they do pretty much force you into one path. Best thing you can do is just not hit your allies. Keep that health up, as long as we can. Expect a lot of infighting here, but try to avoid as much as we can. Wasn't us, Gerald. We'll go ahead and push on, leading the charge, which should help push them forward too. Again, main area is going to be blocked, so they're going to funnel us one way through the sea. Hey, Rika, you finally joined the fight for once. I don't think I've ever seen you in the battlefield. Well, now it's enough. Alright, through the graveyard. Good place for you, sneaky archer. As you can see, they literally teleport into place. So keep your wits about you. You never know where they're going to come from. Holy moly. Okay, just juke back and forth. Juke back and forth. Wait for all of our allies to catch up. Sword put away in case we accidentally hit one of them. Now there's your true leaders, Gerald Tullius and Rika leading the charge. Mule somehow disappeared into the crowd. We could really use her up front here. Okay, out of the way, thank you. The pincer attack always works in Ancient Warfare. There we go. Nope, still teleporting. Okay. Anyone else? We still doing this? Apparently. Watch out for Battle Axe guy. Big save from our allies there. Oh gosh, Warhammer. Sorry, General. Alright. Quick save. Keep going. You were almost invisible with that shield. That was amazing camouflage. Alright, push through a cemetery. On to our destination. Get this barrier out of here. Obviously, we'd go much faster if we had a stronger weapon. Alright, final push before we get to a palace. Our own guys are falling now. Gee whiz. Some help would be nice. Okay. There we go. Keep pushing. You can tell they are getting even harder to deal with because now they're all pulling out Warhammers. Even the archers. Keep them moving, watch them coming down the staircase. Holy moly, so this is where they're spawning in the corner here. We definitely don't want to be in the corner. Alright, now's the perfect time to bring our friend into the fight. As soon as we have the magic for it, plop in the corner. He'll basically act as a mobile turret. Come on, Magic. I know you're slower than molasses today. There we go. Now let's see you deal with all this. I think we can. I think I don't want all the crossfire, though. The perfect thing about throwing the Flame Atronach right in the middle of everything is if they do take it down, it'll just explode and do even more damage. Luckily, they're blocking the hits for me. And we're dealing it. It's a perfect 1-2 punch. Rika's down. She's back up. Holy moly. Balax guy, get out of here. Yes, you are on my side, but I can't even tell who's who now. Just gotta get past this corner and we'll be home free. You can't say that the Stormcloaks didn't give it everything they have. Literally. Keep pushing.
If I can just...
Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get rid of the archers for them. And, of course, they all of a sudden pull out battle axes. Because that's what archers normally have. Now they're giving us the 1-2 combo. Oh my gosh. Slow time. Wait. You don't need magic for it. What in the world? It got turned off somehow. Okay. The good thing is, at least the double-handed weapons are easy to dodge. Now we're getting cornered. Slow time. Make our escape.
I cannot best you.
No, you can't best our archers. Where'd all of our people go? Get back in the fight, team. Come on, Rika. We've got to get this done. Apparently she was sleeping on the job. Knock down the final barricade. Come on, the palace is ours. Get in there. Holy cow. Rika, stand up. I don't even know who I'm hitting. We just need to get past them. Alright, finally. The palace is ours. Good grief.
Already done, sir.
Yes, you can...
Ulfric Stormcloak. You are guilty of insurrection, murder of Imperial citizens, the assassination of King Torek, and high treason against the Empire. It's over.
Not while I'm still breathing, it's not.
Step aside, Galmar. We're here to accept Ulfric's surrender.
I'll never surrender Skyrim into the hands of a corrupt and dying empire.
Skyrim doesn't belong to you, Ulfric.
No, but I belong to her.
Enough! You are traitors and will die traitors' deaths. Stand down and face public execution, or advance and face summary execution by my hands. It matters little to me. Either way, I'll be sending your heads back to Cyrodiil.
Well, what are we waiting for? Where'd you come from?
Okay, Galmar, I didn't even say anything to you. But I guess we'll deal with you then. Man, stone fist, more like stone flesh. Good grief. You know, you could at least pretend to take damage. You could tell that we just rushed to get this quest done as fast as possible. Because we are way under-leveled for this. But the good thing is, it's finally over. Get out of here, Galmar. Take his unique outfit.
Any last requests before I send you to
Tullius dealt with Ulfric.
wherever you people go when you die?
Sovngarde, sir.
Sovereign.
Right. Well,
Let the Dragonborn be the one to do it. It'll make for a better song.
song or not, I just want it done.
Song or not, just do it. Alright. I'll do it.
Here, use my sword to do it. I made sure to sharpen it for the occasion.
Elven Sword of something. So, this one. Alright, Elven Sword Devouring. Ulfric finally put an end to the madness. Get out of here.
Talos be with you.
What was that?
Nothing. Just saying goodbye.
Yes, we know you like
The men will be
Talos.
expecting
So
some
do
kind of
us.
Speech, and we'll need to hand the city over to that free winter fellow.
Runwolf. Yes, I've sent men to protect him and bring him here. Windhelm will need a government quickly if we are to prevent more violence.
The Legion will be staying here for quite some time. I don't expect there to be any further violence. Oh, and Legate. It's been an honor to have you at my side. As a token of my appreciation, I want you to keep my sword. And now to deliver a speech.
Reunification of Skyrim complete. Let's get this speech and the Civil War will finally be over. Drop all this random stuff we picked up so we can move. Let's go. And again, we just wanted to speed run through all this so we can really get to the fun parts of Skyrim.
Ulfric Stormcloak is dead. His head will be sent to Cyrodiil, where it will adorn a spike on the walls of the Imperial City. Let this day be a final warning to all who would still call themselves Stormcloaks. We are turning the city over to Brunwolf Freewinter, an honorable and faithful man. Many of you will be staying in Windhelm to aid the Jarl in restoring order and stamping out any embers of rebellion that may still smolder here. In appreciation for your exemplary service, I am doubling your pay and compensation to the widows of your fallen comrades. I am proud of all of you. All hail the Emperor! All hail his legionnaires!
I hate giving speeches.
Me
It
too.
wasn't so bad.
I hope we haven't just created a martyr.
There's bound to be resistance. There are many Stormcloak camps tucked away in the hills. They'll no doubt strike whenever and wherever they can. But without Ulfric to inflame their passions, they'll settle down and return to their homes eventually.
I pray you're right, Legate. In the meantime, we'll continue to root them out and put them to the sword. We couldn't have done this without you. The Empire glories in your accomplishments. Come, Rika. There's still much to be done.
Sometimes I wonder if the gods have abandoned us, as we have abandoned them.
And we will absolutely catch back up with them later. For now, let's go ahead, head back to our homes so we have a good base to go back to, and we will go ahead and get ourselves settled back in. Now, this whole thing is blowing over. Back in our homes so we stop acting like we're at war in Hindraheim. And with this, let's all breathe a huge sigh of relief. The Civil War finally done, for the love of gosh. We'll catch back up and check on how they're doing later in next episode, and we'll also have to retool and get everything resituated now that we have so much stuff to get rid of and sell and upgrade. So again, thanks for watching. We finally got this complete, and we'll meet you back in the next one. Take care, everyone.